What's up with ya? Welcome to the Pitch Black Thought. Some late night shit. Hope I caught you sleeping on the game. Yes, sir. Things have changed. It's about 1 a.m. on the West Coast, 4 a.m. on the East Coast. And I see somebody don't like to sleep. Two people don't like to sleep. Or maybe y'all just waking up. Y'all got a real job or something. But we're going to do this one a little bit different, right? This is so late at night. I don't really want to get too hyped. Too into the spin that your minds ain't prepped to win. So I'm going to just drop a little thought. Play a little audio real quick. Give me a few minutes. Let's rock out to some in-depth thought on the late night.
Okay, so carrying on from our lesson last week, we were looking at the key divisions in the early stages of the civil rights movement and the general impact across the board. Sam, come on. Sit up straight. Right, stop slouching. This is the perfect opportunity for you to engage, so make the most of it.
Well, we learn the same stuff every year for Black History Month. Every single October, we learn the same things, either apartheid, slavery, or the civil rights. How many of you guys have actually learned something new these last years? See? That's what I mean.
Sam, this is our history. Come on, man.
No, seriously. Do you guys know anything about Ralph Bunche, the first Black person to win a Nobel Prize? Or that the richest person ever lived was a Black man named King Lucid I of Mali? What about Ella Baker? What about Ella Baker? One of the most influential women of the civil rights movement. This is why I can't take Black History Month seriously, man.
But Samuel, the curriculum is designed to help you think about Black history critically.
Actually, miss, it's designed to teach us what to think, not how to think. For example, when that light switched, you taught us it was Thomas Edison who made that happen, when ironically it was actually a darker man who made that light flick, Lewis Latimer to be precise. Quite nice when you're talking about Mr. Hamilton and his racing car, but red light stopped. We're always taught that Martin Luther King had a dream, man. But those dreams can't be achieved because our brains are in chains, our minds are enslaved, so we won't get our redemption, Morgan, free, man. Will we ever be free, man, and leave this state of imprisonment? And take that walk of free, damn it, green man from a traffic light invented by the same man who made gas masks to protect our organs. Another free man named Garrett Morgan. But I bet you never knew that. We need to open our minds. But how can we be taught to see if the blind lead the blind? The first person to develop significant eye surgery was a Black woman named Dr. Patricia E. Barth. Now on that note, there's a question I must ask. If this is a great opportunity to learn and be engaged about our past, why are we not actually being taught about our past? Transatlantic slavery, where we're taught Black history starts, but is it really? There seems to be a lot you haven't told us. And you shut down and hold back on the bold ones who stand against the way you're trying to mold us. Consistent enemies of progress. You're surprised because I know things you don't expect me to know yet. And when I tell you you're wrong for telling me about me, you call it a riot while I call it a protest. The Broadwater Farm riots. The media exacerbate and make it seem like it's a bunch of delinquent youths on the streets, when really the first cause and trigger was death at the hands of the police. We cease to know information and the truth. And that's simply because you withhold information from the youth. Maybe one day we'll be satisfied with how our knowledge of history equates. Well, I'm sure like me, you're waiting for the teacher to fill in that space. So do so then. No answer. Well, maybe I can help and just throw out there some names. Mary Seacole, a Crimean war nurse. Mary Prince, a Black female author. To be precise, she was the first. Bernie Grant, influential local activist and respected MP. Trevor McDonald, one of the first black ITN journalists to hit the TV screen. Jamal Edwards and SBTV. And when Fuse ODG brought the Azonto dance to the UK, and my foot swayed to the left and to the right like the wipers of a car's windscreen, and DJ Abrante brought Afro beats to the streets. See, it's funny when we think of our childhood memories. A man who was actually funny, Lenny Henry. Many others, and the list continues. Marcus Garvey, Haile Selassie, Bob Marley, Ignatius Sancho, Tupac, Fela Kuti, Muhammad Ali, Maya Angelou, R.I.P., Kwame Nkrumah, the first Ghanaian president who retained independence from England, the Windrush ship which brought Caribbeans to Britain. So much to learn in just 1 month. A tip of the iceberg, a tiny grace. And what was the first black Roman emperor's name? Years past, and we're still caught up in the same civil rights age, which isn't bad if you learn something new, but we don't. And we're not being taught enough about our culture, so there's no one else to blame but you. And if not you, then who? Questions, questions, questions. If you're not teaching us these things, then I'm inclined to believe it's because you don't know. No. You're the teacher. Your job is to teach, so you must know. And if you do, that must mean you don't want us to know, but that's low. If the information is accessible for our knowledge of our culture to grow, then why on earth wouldn't you want to let us know? Why are you focused so heavily on the influential but very few men and women who made things happen for us? Why are my people being highlighted for a predominantly negative past? Why do I know the things that you don't, and I'm not the teacher, you are? Why are you focused on our negative past but not on our bright future? Why are you not abreast with the great young things that people are doing in this world? Why are young people's trademarks and stereotypes gang culture and young pregnant girls? Why are the young people not being given the time of day? And his name was Septimus Severus, by the way. I'm sure as a student, the code of conduct has been breached. So I'll stop here and let you do your job. So teach.
Well, then let me teach. What's up with it? Hey, we got some haters in the room early in the morning. Don't y'all niggas sleep? Let's send a like, the down like button, since y'all listening. So you down like Pit Boss and up like a mockingbird. Maybe it's the many and the multiple people that Pit Boss shut down. Smacked up, threw the link out, put the brink out, made him come back, gave him something to think about. Maybe that's the reason why you hate. Maybe it's the fact that you up at 5 in the morning and ain't got shit going on with your life. Maybe it's the fact that your YouTube channel ain't got no viewers and no videos. Maybe that's it. Oh, shit. Those that understand me supports the game. So listen here, haters. The world will never change. See, maybe you think Pit Boss is a pussy. Imagine that. I got to laugh that one. But if that's what you're thinking, if you're thinking Pit Boss is a pussy for dropping this hardcore facts, showing you lamos with the game-o, that you under a spell, but you can't tell because you live in the cell of your own mind that we call hell. And you'll never excel. You'll never make bail to get the hell out of jail. You're stuck in there. You're going nowhere. And who really cares? If Pit Boss is a pussy for dropping the facts and you ain't dropped shit, what that make you? But if Pit Boss is a pussy, you ain't gonna never fuck me. Let me tell you something about that pussy.
A gangster, but I don't want I say cut the pussy out your game, I don't mean we fit the surgically remove my thing. I mean you got to eliminate it from your mainframe of thinking. If not, the pussy will be gone as soon as you blink it. Because it's on to the next corner in some alleyways. And some of them sisters be after the ones that only get paid. But me, I go for the ones with the minds and spirit. And if you quiet down, you can always hear it. The ones that ain't flossing, that ain't high-sided, ain't bullshit. The one who know what it's all about when God's living, your full breath and intake in your chest. Other than that, outside of your flesh, you would be a mess. I contest this freestyle is just for you from the beginning. And trust me, it's old school SIN when I was sitting. But now with strength and numbers, don't ever sleep, don't ever slumber. And when you see me on the next flyer, if you don't make it, you're dumber than the last motherfucker that didn't make it here to Project Globe. Because didn't they know beyond they code, pussy unloads everything that you need. Even brings ease. Even get on your knees and say please.
Yes, sir. This pussy's a gangster. It's all just entertainment, folks. Kick back. Even the haters can join the show. We ain't tripping. I wakes up early in the morning and I'm on my shit. I've been up for hours. Rocking. Computers popping. Digital locking. And I know you listening. Up early in the morning, hating. What's wrong with you? You're going to kill your soul. You're going to make void your ability to learn. But you don't come to hit that like button, that down like button. You sure don't. You come because you're trying to learn how to do this shit. You come because you're confused when you listen to that dumb shit you like to listen to. You come because you're stuck on Skid Row. Your credit is a 520. I know why you're here. You're here for a little bit of knowledge, a little bit of interesting pitch black thought while I lay you in the cut. Revive your meditation. Get you concentrating on self, right? You want to develop yourself. Send you out to the jungles, let you be a reflection of yourself. It's all good. It's late night. Pit boss ain't come on all day. You didn't know what to do. I can't even come on and just do the goddamn show. I got to deal with y'all. Hater nation. But it's all good, man. You know, it's late night. I can't spin you around. I can't have you on that pillow tossing and turning, sitting there like, does he know I'm listening? Yeah, I know you're listening. I know what you're doing right this moment. I know you're laying there by yourself. It's all good, though. It's all good. I just wanted to come on when everybody in the conscious community is asleep. Because, you know, they're unconscious at 4:21 in the morning. And if I'm the first thing you hear or the last thing you hear, I got a complete advantage to unlock something inside your brain. I don't do my channel trying to be popular. I don't just run all over the place. My shit's strategic. I get into it. Now, can we just sit back, meditate on your deepest thoughts? Can we clear the way and make room for a new day? Can we do that? Can we turn the hater into a motivator? Can we do that? If you in my time zone and you just happen to wake up to catch this, then this is a motivational video. But if you in the West Coast time zone, or if you in London and it's already midday or mid-afternoon for you, well, this is a fresh breath of air. You get to see what the hell is going on in the Americas. See, I'm knowing that my channel is global. Oh yeah, these analytics is colder than you think. And what I'm trying to do is attract a particular mentality. There's very few of them out there who can disseminate information properly, who is not so transfixed on following the trend that they just lose their identity of themselves. If I wasn't having to knock out all the haters to clear the path for you, so that when you finally get the courage to go live 365, I got them out the way. I'm headed for a release date. It's going to be January 1st. I started this year off sending out a signal to attract the minds of Minolta. And on December 31st, when the dust is settled, somebody is going to be a calculated risk taker, fully embedded on what we about to do. It's just that simple. Now, some of you could be at work with your feet on the desk, earphones in your ear. You don't want your coworkers to hear. I just might turn up. But it's late night. Let me just get you through the night. Uh-oh, we got one in the chat. I don't know what type of channels you guys all watch. Only thing I'm familiar with is the collectiveness of some of the channels and the people that tend to kind of pop around. I'm sure you watch more stuff than that. You got to. If you watch my channel, I play all kinds of stuff. I take them where they got to go. If they can't follow me, I'll drag them. But they got to get there. It is fun to me because I sit back and I say, I know they can't do nothing with this info, but ignore it. That's about your best move. Ignore it. Act like Pitt not really there. They can't handle it. But it's cool. Because as soon as they ignore me long enough, I'm going to get into the groove. I'm not sure how to get rid of the haters because they come to learn. Because you damn sure can't comment. You know I done blocked you, right? You know I done blocked you. But it's cool. I can't unblock you because you haven't grown up yet. You're still a Toys R Us kid. But you're working on it. Keep working on yourself. Become a better you. Because the type of shit I'm doing, oh my God. I wish I could share it with you, but I can't. Maybe I got a little bit. Maybe I got a little bit I can share with you. Maybe I go show you how to build up your credit fast. But you know how to do that. That's some easy shit. So what y'all doing early this morning? You don't have to type in the room. I know you've been smoking and drinking and you chilling. A couple of you lucky ones laid up in a $10,000 bed with a custom-made bead pillow. You know, appreciate you joining the show. I thought, let me do something different. Let me wait for everybody to go off. See how many people is still up. Because if you up at this time of the night, you're not that bad. You actually got something going on. At least I thought you would. But it's all good. Let's see if I can find some good audio. Do y'all like the audios? Well, no. Don't worry about it. I'm not asking for no. Because then y'all got to get up and press one and all that. You know, I understand. Some of y'all just about to go to sleep. It's late night for you. Pit don't sleep. I meditate. I elevate while I motivate. I don't sleep, I concentrate. You ever see somebody there? They know they just barely hanging on. You be like, you sleep? No, I ain't sleep. I would just let my eyes rest. Bison. What it do? I be reading y'all comments. I be looking for some deep thought. Pitch black thought. This is just part one. This is just my introduction to the thought. But when I come with part two, I'm going to drop. And it's going to be late at night too. We only going to do the pitch black thought in my pitch black pad while it's pitch black. Thinking about the pitch black ways I could lay it down. Oh shit. Tuskegee Institute in the building. What it do, bro? I wish a lot of people could understand me like a saga. That cat go in. Y'all wouldn't understand though. Y'all working with emotions instead of working with your logic. Let your logic lead for one day. Just one day. For a full day now, you got to let your logic do the thinking. Put your emotions in your back pocket and sit your ass down. And you're going to make a hell of a goddamn day out yourself. Because if you want what you have never had, boy, you got to muscle down and get what you never had. If you want what you never had, to get what you never had, you have to do what you have never done. And that's what's going to be hard for you, coming out that comfort zone. Don't you know you take the same road home every day? The same path. To and fro. You're going to and fro, same direction. Bank a left one goddamn day. See what happened. Do something you ain't never done. Just once. And see and see if you get a new result. You never know. So I'm slimming down my conversation to the nation. I'm just trying to build a town on the get down. I'm not really trying to get everybody over here. I know it sounds strange, right? But I've been doing this too long. I've been analyzing this shit for way too long. And it's just like I thought. If you get 100 people to focus on you, one of them gonna bust a move. One of them want to do something. But if I come on here and flash, oh my God, I become your inspiration, don't I? All of a sudden, it's damn Pitt doing what? What did you see Pitt? Oh shit, did you see him in the convertible? Blah blah. You know that bullshit. That bullshit. Somebody offered me a studio. They were like, yo, I was checking out your show. My dude, I got this building. I said, dude, don't you know I like not getting in traffic to go to work? Don't you know I like that shit? Don't you know? He's like, yeah, but you know, I got the lights and the cameras and the, don't you know? I enjoy being 30 seconds from my job and 30 seconds from the refrigerator. I am 30 seconds for whatever I need. Pull up. I'm 30 seconds away from whatever I need. You better be 29 seconds. It's hard work. But I'm thinking about, oh man, shit, hold up, wait. So check it out. Let's share a little something basic, right? Now, if you've been following Pit Boss, you know I done had a series of companies over the years. Series of shit. I don't talk about it too much because I kind of try to keep the haters, you know, away. So I just act like I ain't got shit. And I'm living in a pitch black pad, looking pitch black mad, wishing that I never had nothing in life. That's what they want. But here's what I did. I started a few years ago rebuilding. Now, mind you, when you own companies such as you, and you swinging with big credit and you grabbing trucks and utility systems and you got all kinds of shit moving around, right? It's a balancing act on how you move with the money and the credit and how you build the building blocks. You got to know when to tear it down and build it back up. You got to know when to walk away and when to run away when you're doing this shit. It's going to be a roller coaster ride. It's just like a job, you know. You might be sitting on your job one day and the boss walk in and say, hey, you're fired. Like, what? Huh? What? Who? I thought I went to college. Huh? I got a degree. You're fired. Now get your degree and hit the door. Oh, guess what? Degrees don't pay no money. Jobs do. So now you got to switch your game up. This is where you got to have some business skills about your personal business. And, you know, everybody goes through it. It's just part of the game, right? So there was a moment where my shit was ridiculous. Wild, all kind of shit to all kind of people. So I said, you know what? I'm sitting here with all this bread. Let me get my shit right. Because I know how shit go. So I went to calling all my creditors, working deals and shit. I was like, yo, send me a goddamn letter that you're going to remove it off my credit. and I send you your money. What you want? You know, worked at all the deals. Boom, 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 boom. Did that. Then I froze my shit. So no activity would touch it once I started working it. So for a while, I was sitting around like, ain't this a bitch? I can't do. Boy, I want to do this. I want to do that. But this was a slow, methodical shit, right? So one day I look up and my shit clear as a goddamn bell. I'm like, ooh, look at that thing right there. About to work that. So I have one of them accounts. Y'all go check it out. Give y'all some, simple shit. Y'all hear all this from all the creditors. You get a credit monitoring company. Anyone, it doesn't matter. I don't give a shit. I'll promote Credit Karma. Hey, who cares? They're all the same. But anyway, they send me this little message talking about, well, your shit looking good. I was like, yeah, it does, doesn't it? They was like, you can be approved. Very good chances. I was like, oh, really though? Let me do this. One morning, early in the goddamn morning, I was like, oh shit. So I didn't did these before. That shit didn't approve me. I was like, this a bitch. Got me putting bad marks on my credit, getting denied. Boy, Bingo was his name that morning though. Woo-wee. Instant approval. I said, oh shit, they done fucked up. The white man then let Pit Boss get back in the game. So they sent the nigga the new card. I was like, what? Oh shit. As soon as I got that thing, I'm at the mall. The store, I live in that mall. I go to computer shit. And I put some on it immediately. Give me that. Guess what I got? Got one of them goddamn. It's like a fryer, but it does it with convection air, hot air, and probably like a teaspoon of oil. And so it takes it. I don't know if I haven't even used it. It's just sitting in the box in the kitchen. But boy, every time I walk in the mall, the electronics store, I see some gadgets. I was like, oh shit, I see light. So now I'm about to convert the game all again. Boy, it's going to cost some change. Boy, I was in there running up a bill. That shit was, I didn't buy nothing. I was just adding it up. Let me get that. It was like, boom, bam, bam. I'm already at $5,200. $5,200. Now check how you make this manifest. I wrote the number on the goddamn wall. 5,200. I need it on the window. Can I get it quickly? The vision board came next. Got some pictures of every goddamn thing I need on my computer. I just did little computer pinup vision board. Now I go inside the kingdom of God. Y'all don't know where that's at because you don't believe in that shit, right? Some of you do. Some of you are waiting on it, so you can't go in there either. If you don't believe in it or you're waiting on it, you can't access it yet. Don't worry. Before you know it, you figure it out. So I walked inside the kingdom of God, right? And when you go in there, you're in concentration mode, meditation mode, super focus mode, calm mind mode. Now, in there is not really anywhere as in the sense of some physical there, because it's not really there. But the there is inside of the meditation, inside of the concentration, inside of the focus, inside of the vision, inside of your thought, pitch black. There's pitch black thought in there. And as you start to focus on it and focus on it and focus on it, as soon as you don't understand any of the distractions around you, as soon as all of the problems of the day go away, and the only thing you understand is the thought of why you're here. What are you doing in there? Then the fire is lit. Then the imagination starts to build. And when the energy starts to become positive enough, new thought that you've never thought enters into your mind. We call those new thought answers. They deal with the focus. The manifestation of the thought is called reality. You now manifested the desire of your thought in a realm called the kingdom of God, where righteousness dwells in the image of God. God being the eternal fire that burn hot for desire. I know y'all not really wanting to hear this. Some of you do, but I know some of you don't. Because you so entertained by YouTube and trying to reflect on yourself that you really forgot who you are. You working with emotions, but emotions don't live in the kingdom of God. Concentration lives there. Inspiration lives there. Meditative thought in a pitch black room, but the room not being in the physical sense of a room. Time and space does not exist in there. Only thing in there is the thought. Slowing down to the point that is clear. Once you focused like a viper on his prey, when it's time to strike, you can't miss. You done took every calculated risk and you can't miss. I recreated a bomb in my mind, detonated it greater than the hydrogen bomb. It's the thought bomb. Shit blew up in my mind. The game went to work. I like that, Bryson. I am the Holy Temple family and the kingdom. That works. That works. That works. So now what I notice about the people, and this goes beyond the conscious community, this just goes in the goddamn life that I've always noticed, that I've always seen about these people who speak against themselves. We all do it. There's none void to this. We all do it. We just don't all do it all the time. We just don't all do it the same way. Sometimes we don't even know we speaking against ourselves. But the results, they let us know we speaking against ourselves. So I was very crafty in organizing my paradigm for my channel. I closed my show with 4 agreements. I created a thought syndicate called the Calculated Risk Takers. That right there just... I doubled up and stacked it with better learning is applied knowledge. Pitch black. Some of this shit just pushed past them. They just thought that I was bullshitting. So I don't know. I gave them the thinker's psychology, the positioning of thought, to think what your opponent is thinking, and then think what your opponent thinks you're thinking, and then think what your opponent thinks you think that they're thinking. And they thought I was just doing a bunch of thinking and rhyming with the word thinking, not realizing that Pit Boss paid the cost to be the boss of himself. Not nobody else, but himself. They went and looked in the Urban Dictionary. What is a pit boss? Oh my God, the Urban Dictionary don't do nothing but blaze it up. You got to go look it up. Pit boss in the Urban Dictionary. I'm not going to tell you, but you can guarantee it's me. And I didn't write that shit. I just manifested the power from the kingdom. See, there's so many different ways to illustrate the kingdom of God from different perspectives. And if I do it from different perspectives, then even the haters be like, well, yeah, yeah. But all that Bible talk, I don't want to hear that shit. I'll be like, guess what? All you niggas is behind. All you niggas is behind. I do some shit in the public that y'all can see. I do other shit behind closed doors so that y'all can't see. I told people that Black power is economic control of your environment. Not a march, not a fist in the air. It's not socialism. It's not communism. It's capitalism. Because capitalism allows you to have control of your environment. It's also gardening. Because gardening would also allow you to have control of your nourishing environment. Because you grew the food, you know what's in it, and therefore you're empowered. You bought the land, you're empowered. I didn't say you was going to have absolute power that you can go arrest the white man. It's going to take some time to get that kind of power. But you got to start somewhere. I'm consistent with my paradigm. Everybody in it is consistent. I told him that Tuskegee is Kemet. And Booker T. Washington was the coldest black man to ever formulate or manifest his thoughts in America. The coldest. Not second, but the coldest. Oh, they hated that shit. I said, listen, all you Kemet lovers, all my Erykah Badu's out there, check it out. In Kemet, which really referred to the land, the black lands, because of the flooding of the Nile, left the land for good nourishment. And because of that nourishment, lots of food was able to be grown. So they said, go to the land of Kemet, meaning go to where the soil is black and good for nourishment. Now the desert ain't black. That's not Kemet. In the reference of the word and what they were trying to say. They wasn't trying to etch out a specific plot of land. You know? So I said in America, Tuskegee, Alabama is where the nourishment was for black people. And it resided in the black belt where all the food grows in America. In the South, we grow all the food that America can eat. We grow the most, but not no more. Because they pulled back down the economics and they built ghettos up north. And they moved everybody up north to go sit into a ghetto where there's no production. There's only the unproductive ability to confuse your thought. And then out of those ghettos sprout 10 billion paradigms, all on some bullshit, none of them on the Booker T. But that's cool. I'm not here to dog you. Be what you want. But understand what I'm trying to tell you. That Tuskegee was Kemet. And the school that he built, that was the pyramid. And the basis of a pyramid is pi, 3.145, if I'm correct. Hard to remember all this shit. But nevertheless, I'm close. And in order to get pi, you must be a master in the STEM. You must understand your science. You must utilize your technology. You must envision the engineering and compute the mathematics. And with that, the modern world was born. The modern world came from this mentality. Millionaires floored out of it. Brick companies came out of it. Buildings and constructs were birthed out of it. So much so that we inspired the continent of Africa. And to this day, they're out of colonialism by ideology based on what happened in Tuskegee. I give you the dots later. I'll connect those dots later if you just don't get it right off the muscle. And the very people who called him Dude the Coon was the Great Migration to Harlem, New York, up north. was the Great Migration. The haters that left to create for us the greatest integration, civil rights century to ever destroy the greatest pyramid ever built. Now, my pyramid is just metaphorical, allegorical pyramid, but it was the greatest pyramid ever built. It's greater than the Great Pyramid in Giza. It's greater. The pyramid was built perpendicular on the square. On the square. They hated on this paradigm so much so they was afraid to say my name on damn near every channel for years, not months, for years. They was scared to say it. They was like, please don't say pit boss, pit boss, pit boss. Oh my God, you said it 3 times. He's coming to town to destroy your shit. One day I'm gonna sit down to edit together Pit Boss, the story. My shit gonna be hard hitting. Hard hitting, goddamn. I'm gonna have to have 1 million clear to tell my story though. I'm not telling it till I got 1 million in the clear. Please believe it. Until then, I'm writing my story. In the clear, I mean, that one's in a shoebox. This money I'm spending ain't a part of it. Excuse me. Got water around. Here we go. Well, I don't want to keep y'all up too much. If y'all enjoyed the Pitch Black Thought Part 1, I run my programs in series. So, you know, I got the Black Magic series running. I got the War Chess. I got the Battle Chess. I got the Pitch Black Thought. I keep having to change it around because they steal my shit. You know, I make it so that they could steal it. Everybody got a show. Oh, there's certain channels. It's not the way they used to work, but as they see the creativeness coming out of the Tuskegee machine, I'm part of the Tuskegee machine. I'm the extended 2.0. So, yeah. We built the pyramid in the South on the black fertile land. You know what I'm talking about? That's how we did it. I have a video called Tuskegee is Kemet. You know, just type in Tuskegee is Kemet Digital Pit Boss. Boom, go check it out. I'll be over here thinking. So I don't have, they block all my channels and shit. So this channel only got about 300 something people. I need to get to 1,000 so I can monetize the shit out of it. I went to the store and I found some gear. If you want to get in contact with Digital Pit Boss, you can email me 99lightyears@gmail.com. Write something profound so I know, you know, It ain't just a troll. I'm going to keep doing my little pitch black series, and I'm going to get deeper every time I go. I'm always thinking different ways to knock it out the park. You know what I mean? Hopefully, y'all support the page. But it's all good if you don't. If you're just here to get upliftment and inspiration, I hope you inspire to reach another level and go higher. And I think it's 5 in the morning. I've given you enough pitch black thought. I've carried you through the night, woke you up in the morning. So I'll sleep you on the 4 agreements that you never forget. Please concentrate on this. Hold on. I'm going to give you the deep level, because sometimes I just run them short, right? But I want you to really concentrate on it, because y'all don't always be just really concentrating on the shit I be talking about, and shit keep flying over your head. And I'm telling you, I'm laying it out there, but I'm doing it in a way that only the people who ain't got no hate in their heart could gravitate to it. So let's break this down deep. Number 1, be impeccable with your words. Speak your words with integrity. Only say the shit you mean. Avoid using words that speak against yourself. Don't gossip. It's going to kill your game of impeccability. Use your words in the direction to spread the truth so that you can reciprocate some love. Number 2, don't make an assumption. You got to get some courage to express to yourself, what do you really want? Communicate with people and be as clear as you can be to avoid misunderstandings. They're going to create sadness in your life. And you're going to be a YouTube channel full of drama, or you're going to have a life full of drama because you stay making assumptions. Every time you make an assumption, you're wrong. If you keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over, you've got a psychological problem. Don't make no assumptions. If you do that one right, you can transform your whole damn life easily. Always, number 3, always do your best. You know this shit ain't gonna always be your best when you're all twisted in your mind. But give it your best. And in that instance, in that measurement, well, that's your goddamn best. And if you don't think it was your best, get your ass up and do it again. Don't wake up in the morning and just lay there like a big fat slob. Get your ass up. Lay on the side of your bed, stretch. Do 10 push-ups or belly crunches or leg lifts. Do some shit. Do your goddamn best. Set a goal for the day to do something different. To do something different. Use a full day of logic only. See if you can get that right. Stop with your emotions. Kill your emotions because they're killing you for a day. I'm not telling you can't be a softie later. It's time for that shit. But you gotta do something. You gotta do your best. Don't use self-judgment, self-abuse, regret. Don't ever say the word, I'm sorry, out your goddamn mouth. Get it out your brain. When you do your best, you don't have to be sorry. When you do your best, you don't have to have self-abuse, killing yourself because you didn't do it right. Just do your best. The best you can. Now, boy, you got to get this one right. This last one right. Super right. This is why I keeps it for last, because I want you to think about it the most. Don't take anything personal. Somebody say you fat. I'm not fat. Oh my God, they call me fat. You took it personal. Now you're working with your emotions again. Somebody say, your ideas are not that smart. And your ass took it personal. So when you take it personal, you allow black magic to control you and break you down. And now, and when I say black magic, white magic, I ain't talking about the color of your skin, or that ain't what we talking about. I know you hate the fact that the word black in the white folks' language and dictionaries mean disgusting shit. Well, that's what the hell they mean. Stop taking it personal. That's the worst shit of all. You know how much hate shit Pit get? I don't even get on the line yet, and I already got 2-3 downlights off the muscle. I don't take that shit personal. I don't. Nothing I do I worry about what people think. I don't give a shit. But you got to be a man of your own to be able to do that. What people say about you is a projection of their own reality. It's their view of you. It don't mean it's right, because you don't show yourself all the goddamn time. So they're analyzing the little bit that they see. And you taking this shit personal. You taking it personal. Don't take it personal. Take the bitter with the sweet. You know what I'm talking about. You got to make yourself immune to the opinions or the actions of any ignorant, low-level, obscure, misfit, necromancer, pilfer, SpongeBob out there, you have to not take this shit personal. Now, if you'd like to support the channel, you got to go to my PayPal. They don't give me many options around this thing. What I'd like to do, if I could get y'all niggas to jump aboard, goddamn, I could compete. But y'all don't care. I ain't even going to tell you how to support. Figure it out. If you want to support, figure it out. Good morning to you. Good night to you. Hope you have a good sleep or a great day. It is but what it is. I'm wide awake, goddammit. I'm about to go get in my car and ride on over to the store and kick back and sit back in the all black with the pitch black pad, make a pitch black man. Get it in. But until then, folks, be good to yourself. And when you go out in life, be good. Because if you're not good, you might get caught. So be good at it. Have a great day.